Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a tarot reading. Yes, we do. We hope you guys are well. Let's get into it. If today is your birthday, December the 1st, then happy. Make it a good one and treat yourself kind and have fun, right? Yeah. Yesterday was mine and yeah, I had a lot of fun yesterday. So let's get into this right now. And we have the full moon in Gemini on the 4th, which is Thursday. So I'll have an astrology, with all the horoscopes for all the 12 signs. Yeah. And so, right. And so, yeah, might want to check that out. The Gemini full moon is one where we can, Gemini is about our thoughts and it's about the mind. So the full moons can bring revelations, insights, really, that's what that means. And especially in Gemini, wow, somebody could really have some clarity, can bring endings. Yeah, it can. But let's get into this here, and new beginnings. But let's see what we have, Sagittarius. And we have the bittersweet card. And she's bringing this mermaid is bringing this man here a birthday cake or some type of cake, right? And he's sad. And so, but it's bittersweet because he's kind of happy as well. Something's going on where, bittersweet can be sometimes about something that ends to have something new kind of, or just something that is kind of sweet, but there's something sad kind of attached to it, or right. And then we have rejection, OMG. And we have the impatience card. Okay, so somebody could have been rejected here. They could have been, and they're feeling kind of bittersweet about it, or they had to reject somebody else because they want something here. With the impatience card, it means we want something, right? And he's reaching for the moon in this card. And the wise one, right, the sage, he's an angel, looks like, but, he is there and he's advising him to be patient. That's what he's doing there. So maybe somebody is impatient for a particular reason. We don't know what that reason is, right? No, we're not. Let's see what else we have here with the Lenormand cards. And we have the birch broom, and we also have the writer, R-I-D-E-R. Yeah, she's not a writer. She is writing in with some communication, and she's very happy, and she's beautiful, and she's on top of the rainbow. She's bringing really good news. It is the 9 of hearts. It means it's the 9 of cups. So maybe you're going to have good news with the Gemini full moon, clarity, messages. Gemini's about messages too. Yeah, news and things like that for sure. About a wish, Sagittarius. The 9 of hearts is the 9 of cups. And here we have the birch broom here. That's what they call this, or the whip. But it is about tension and, stress. That's really what it's about. Can be about two people because it's a number 11. And right, we have the coffin. Yeah, see, something is over here and something new begins. And somebody's impatient to have a new beginning with you, Sagittarius. That's how it looks. Let's see what else we have. Maybe you have rejected them, possibly. That's a possibility. We have the marriage card. Wow. And we have the sun. Somebody might want to marry you. A marriage can end here. It's right next to the coffin. Yeah, and somebody could have been stressed out here. Maybe that is the rejection. That's kind of a trip. It is. Let's see what this reading has to say. And the sun, of course, can always mean clarity. Full moons bring clarity. Yeah, they bring insights and revelations. They really do, in order for us to move forward or to leave something behind, but in order for us to act with awareness. Yeah. And that's what the sun can be about too. This is also the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Which can be something, long-term and beautiful. A new beginning that can actually be solid and lasting. And yeah, that's kind of a trip here. So let's see what we have. And the bottom of the deck for you guys is the Ace of Cups. It has been there. Yeah, it's been there. Let's see what we got here. And these have been shuffled. And we have the Chariot card. This is about movement. The 6 of Pentacles in the challenge. There might have been a third party here. There's 3 people. 6 of Pentacles can be about sharing, and it can be about breadcrumbing, right? And they are not the same. No, they're not. And the 9 of Cups is here in the reading. The Wish card. The Queen of Pentacles, she could be an earth sign. She could be somebody nurturing. She could be somebody who is financially well. It depends. She could be somebody with high standards and values. That could be the case here. And so we have the Five of Swords and we have the Five of Wands. These are something's challenging here, or was. Yeah, and this can also be about third party. There's three people on that card. Let me move this camera so you guys can see these cards. Yeah, let's move these over here. Yeah, since it's easier to move cards than this kind of, it's not really a tripod, but yeah. So yeah, and so let's see what else we have. Let's kind of straighten this out here. I beg your pardon, you guys. All right, so there we go. And yeah, we have the Ace of Wands in the potential outcome. There's two aces in this reading. Those are new beginnings. Yeah, and the Sun is here supporting this Ace of Swords. Clarity about a decision. Yeah, there's a new beginning here, right? That is, it's always if you want it, Sagittarius, right? But I don't know if you want this or not. You know, this might be you here, or this could be this person, and their energy is so strong that they really want a new beginning with you. Because we start with the Chariot, and when we start with the Chariot, this means that this is movement. It's overcoming obstacles to triumph. So maybe there were obstacles here. With the Whip and the Coffin, it sure looks like it. And this rejection, yeah, and bittersweet maybe as well. So the Queen of Swords is doing the discerning here. What is she doing? She is analyzing something, right? I mean, she can make a decision, but she's usually analyzing here and, you know, kind of going over the details and, hey, is this good? Is this a good idea? Is this not? Blah, blah, blah. That's the Queen of Swords. And in the challenge is that Six of Wands. So there could be here, there could be a third party. It's right over the Five of Swords. We also have the Five of Wands, which can mean like too many people are involved or were. Somebody might be hoping here that these too many people involved will not be kind of a game changer for you, or like a blockage for you. That could be the case here, because this reading is about movement. It starts with the Chariot. So when the movement, you know, is the overall energy, it's like, don't let anything get in the way. And that's what she's doing here. The lady here who is dressed beautifully and bringing some type of message. She is pretty scantily dressed here, but she's bringing news about a new beginning. This is a number 1, about a wish. It's also the 9 of Hearts, if you can see the card. Well, those Lenormand cards have, like, you know, 2 numbers. They do, right? And one kind of matches the, you know, the cards in the major, in the traditional tarot, and the other number is their own number. Yeah, the number 1. So, yeah. And so let's get a card, though, on the challenge, which is the Six of Wands. Let's see what that's about. And it's showing up with the World card. Okay, we're going to cover her. She's naked. The World card is about ending cycles and new ones. It can be about a full moon in that way, in that kind of context where, you know, where the full moon brings in an ending, but with every ending, there's always a new moon. Yeah, full moons are culminations, and where things that maybe where you have planted a seed with the new moon, now that we have the full moon, it could be coming to fruition, or you could really be stepping into it, or whatever you were thinking about at the time of the new moon can happen at the time of the full moon. Yeah, and kind of harsh insights can come out, kind of like, oh, wow, that's true. Oh, why didn't... oh, so-and-so this, and especially about deep things, right? The moon is always about something emotional or very subjective. Yeah, so here we have this, the World card, which talks about ending cycles, and it talks about new ones, but it talks about coming full circle. Full circle, what does that mean, full circle? It can mean a bunch of things. It can mean that somebody is, things are just kind of coming kind of in your favor, and they are culminating. It can mean that, yeah, the World card, like the full moon. It can also mean that somebody closes a cycle with their will, and they, you know, want another cycle to open for them. That can be the full moon as well. But it can also mean a major maturity, the World card, where somebody has come full circle in their life. And that's what we're all really trying to do on this planet. Yeah, even if we are mature and all this stuff, there's just, you know, the chart is full of wisdom and really direction and guidance. And so that World card can kind of talk about the North Node, where we're trying to really reach our true potential. And that can mean in love, in relationships, in work, or whatever. But yeah, it means that it can also mean that somebody has kind of sometimes suffered. It sits in the challenge because either of a lack of maturity, or they could have been, you know, unable to engage or be in a situation, they have to close another cycle first. And that could be really going on in this reading with the coffin next to the marriage card and the whip, which is the stress. Yeah, we have new beginnings and an ending in this reading. We do. And the challenge could be a third party. Somebody could have been immature, maybe. Maybe there's a little bit of loss of money. But I feel like somebody probably breadcrumbed you here, Sagittarius. 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. And, you know, so they could be discerning right here whether or not maybe you want them back in your life. That could be the case. Maybe they're with you now. It doesn't really look that way, though. Not really. It just looks like somebody wants to come back to you in this reading. And, you know, it can really happen around your birthday, because your birthday time is when the sun shines on you. Yeah, the sun is in your sign, shining down on you. Yeah. And blessing you, basically. And so we have the 9 of Cups in the past with the 3 of Pentacles. That can be more third party, 3 people. Whenever we see 3 people on a card, sometimes it can, you know, there's only so many cards in this whole deck that have 3 people on a card. There's not that many. It's probably, I know there's 4, but maybe there's 5, you know. This has 5 people here, but most of these cards have 1 person. Yeah, they do. So there could be a third party here. There could. And it can, you know, it can be that something's over for somebody and now they just want to be with you. So it doesn't always have to be, you know, where somebody's trying to, like, you know, playing a game or whatever like that. But the concern here can be manipulation here. Yeah, I feel like, you know, mind games. Somebody might have played some games with you here, Sagittarius. They could have. I do believe somebody believes that you are their wish, because this is the 9 of Cups, this new beginning, and the beautiful woman here riding in, you know, on her horse over the rainbow, bringing good news. It's a number 1 as well. And this 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups, I feel like it's right here with the Queen of Swords, where this person or you, this is like a discerning that, oh, that's really my wish, and things can really work for me with that person. Like, they have everything that I want, like all the qualities that are important to me, right? Whenever somebody is our wish, I hope that they have the qualities that you want, right? Yeah, because otherwise long-term can look, you know, unlikely, right? Queen of Pentacles is the mindset in this reading with the Knight of Pentacles. Well, kind of a lot of earthy energy here with the Knight of Swords reversed. Something was already cut out in this reading, because we have rejection and the Knight of Swords is reversed. Yeah, something was kind of cut here. In the near future is the Ace of Swords. Let's get a card on it. It shows up with the High Priestess reversed. It could be a new beginning. And it can be something there was like a secret here with the High Priestess there. There could be a water sign here who maybe ends a situation with somebody. That could be in here, a Pisces or a Scorpio. We have the Chariot starting the reading. Maybe it's Cancer, but this is somebody who, this is about trusting your intuition as well in this reading. Yeah, it is. So we have the 5 of Swords in the concern. We'll get a card on it, and we have it with the 10 of Cups reversed. OMG. So, you know, interesting. These don't have that many reversals, but they're all coming out right here, right? And so 10 of Cups reversed with the 5 of Swords in the concern. So, yeah, relationship looked like it was ended here. Maybe somebody who thought so-and-so was their happily ever after is, you know, kind of It kind of rejects that idea that that person was not. No. Yeah, it does look like that here. Seven of Pentacles in the environment. This is just wondering what's going to happen. For sure it is. He's looking at his money bush. It can be about money, but it's usually about what will happen. Just what will happen, kind of. Yeah, it can be. What can I reap here? What will be my harvest? Or, simply what can kind of happen here? We have it with the King of Swords. So there's already a decision here. We know that, Sagittarius. And yeah, that's already been done. Yeah, it has. So we have a rejection is right here, is a decision, right? Yeah, it is. And so here we have the Five of Wands in the hopes and fears. Somebody's hoping possibly that they could have had other girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever here. And they could be hoping that's not going to bother you or something like that, because there is a maturity in this reading when we see the World card in the challenge. It is in the crossing energy, like where somebody has grown up and they look like they regret. We don't have the Five of Cups, but you don't have to have that here. They look like they regret their actions here. This can be about maybe this happened a long time ago when somebody was really immature and, they've totally grown. It's a possibility here because that can happen. They can come back way later in their life and go, and you'll be like, oh, who are you? I don't remember you as being very nice or something like that. Somebody could have really changed in this reading. That could be the case. And we have the Five of Wands. We'll get a card on it in the hopes and fears with the Three of Swords. You see? So I think this person broke your heart. It does look like that. Yeah, maybe they played games or they might have. Yeah. And the Ace of Wands is a potential outcome. And this can work out, Sagittarius. This can work out for you with somebody here. It really can. It just can. This can be something very good luck. Good luck to you. You might get married even because we have the marriage card next to the sun. Okay, I'm going to end this reading, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to get a reading with me, the promo's still up. Yeah, and it just depends when I want to get around to pulling it, right? But prices are really good. It's your birthday. Treat yourself to a reading. Mystic Sense is a free 5-minute psychic reading. I have psychic readings. I have tarot readings. I have the combo, right, where you get the psychic first. If you don't understand somebody, definitely get one of those. I'm always verifying my accuracy. I always do. And so I'm going to end this. Thank you so much, you guys. And please like, share, and subscribe. It does help me to keep these coming on a regular basis. Yeah, it does help me a lot with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much, you guys.